Presentation on Zero Rated Tax by Sushma, MCom Final, MPM Government First Grade College, Karkala. Zero rating. Zero rating. It is mean that the entire value chain of the supply is exempt from tax. This means that in case of zero rating, not only is the output exempt from payment of tax, there is no bar on taking or availing credit of taxes paid on the input side for making or providing the output supply. Such an approach would in true sense make the goods or services zero rated. As per section 2 subsection 47 of the CGST Act 2017, a supply is said to be exempt when it attracts nil rate of duty or is specifically exempted by a notification or kept out of the purview of tax, that is non-GST supply. But if a good or a service is exempt from payment of tax, it cannot be said that it is zero rated. The reason is not hard to find. The inputs and input services which go into making of the goods or provision of service has already suffered tax, and only the final product is exempted. Moreover, when the output is exempted, tax laws do not allow availment utilization of credit on the inputs and input services used for supply of the exempted output. Thus, in a true sense, the entire supply is not zero rated. Though the output suffers no tax, the inputs and input services have suffered tax, and since availment of tax credit on input side is not permitted, it becomes a cost for the supplies. The concept of zero rating of supplies aims to correct this anomaly. Next, the supplies need not to be zero rated. As per the GST law, exports are meant to be zero rated. The zero rating principle is applied in letter and spirit for exports and supplies to cess. The relevant provisions are contained in section 16 clause 1 of the IGST Act 2017, which states that zero rated supply means any of the following supplies of goods or services or both, namely: first one, export of goods or services or both. Second, supply of goods or services or both to a special economic zone developer or a special economic zone unit. Here, all supplies need not to be a zero rated. As per the GST law, export and supplies to cess are zero rating. Zero rated goods are export of goods or services or both, that is, exports are goods and services that are produced in one country and sold to buyers in another. Second, supply of goods or a service or both to a special economic zone developer or unit will be considered to be a zero rated supply. That means these supplies attract zero tax rate under GST. In other words, supplies into cess are exempt from GST and are considered as exports. Next, as already seen, the concept of zero rating of supplies requires the supplies as well as the inputs or input services used in supplying the supplies to be free of GST. This is done by employing the following means. First one, the taxes paid on the supplies which are zero rated are refunded. The credit of inputs or input service is allowed. Wherever the supplies are exempted or the supplies are made without payment of tax, the taxes paid on the inputs or input services, that is the unutilized input tax credit, is refunded. Here input is nothing but includes used in manufactures of capital goods which are further used in a factory of the manufacturer. And input services, it means any services that is used by providers of taxable service for providing an output service. The provisions for the refund of unutilized input credit are contained in the explanation to section 54 of the CGST Act 2017, which defines refund as below. Refund includes refund of tax paid on zero rated supplies of goods or services or both, or on inputs or input services used in making such zero rated supplies, or refund of tax on the supply of goods regarded as deemed export, or refund of unutilized input tax credit as provided under subsection 3. The refund includes refund of tax paid on zero-rated supplies of goods or services or both, or on inputs or input services used in making such zero-rated supplies. The refund of tax on the supply of goods regarded as deemed export. Thus, even if a supply is exempted, the credit of input tax may be availed for making zero-rated supplies. A registered person making zero-rated supply can claim refund under either of the following options, namely, first option, he may supply goods or services or both under bond or letter of undertaking, subject to such conditions, safeguards and procedure as may be prescribed, without payment of integrated tax, and claim refund of unutilized input tax credit. That means a registered person may supply goods or a service or a both under bond or letter of undertaking with such conditions, safeguards and procedure as may be prescribed. Without payment of integrated tax, he may claim refund. Second option, he may supply goods or services or both, subject to such conditions, safeguards and procedures as may be prescribed, or payment of integrated tax, and claim refund of such tax paid on goods or services or both supplied in accordance with the provisions of Section 54 of the CGST Act 2017 or the rules made thereunder. Here, a registered person may supply goods or a service both with such conditions, safeguards and procedures as may be prescribed, on payment of integrated tax, and can claim refund with the Sections 54 of the CGST Act 2017. As per Section 54 Clause 3 of the CGST Act 2017, any unutilized input tax credit in zero-rated supplies can be refunded wherever such a supplies are made by using the option of bond or letter of undertakings. The difference between zero-rated supplies and exempted supply is tabulated as below. Exempted supplies and zero-rated supplies. In exempted supplies, first one, exempt supply means supply of any goods or services or both which attracts nil rate of tax or which may be wholly exempt from tax under Section 11 of CGST Act or under Section 6 of the IGST Act, and includes non-taxable supply. In case of zero-rated supplies, zero-rated supply shall have the meaning assigned to in the Section 16. That means in exempted supplies, it means supply of any goods or a service or a both which attracts nil rate of tax or which may be wholly exempt from tax. On the other side, zero-rated supplies, zero-rated are goods and services are basically taxable, but the legislator decided to rate it at a 0. Second one, no tax on outward exempted supplies. However, the input supplies used for making exempt supplies to be taxed. In zero-rated supplies, no tax on the outward supplies, input supplies also to be tax-free. In exempted supplies, no tax on the outwards exempted supplies because the input supplies used for making exempt supplies to be taxed. But in zero-rated supplies, no tax on outward supplies and input supplies also to be tax-free. Third one, credit of input tax needs to be reversed if taken no ITC on the exempted supplies. On the other side, credit of input tax may be availed for making zero-rated supplies even if such supply is an exempt supply ITC allowed on zero-rated supplies. That is, in exempted supplies, no ITC, that is input tax credit, is available or on exempted supplies. In zero-rated supplies, ITC allowed on zero-rated supplies. Fourth one, value of exempt supplies for apportionment of ITC shall include supplies on which the recipient is liable to pay tax on reverse charge basis. Transaction in securities, sale of land and subject to clause B of paragraph 5 of schedule to second sale of building. On the other side, value of zero rated supply shall be added along with the taxable supplies for apportionment of ITC. Value of exempted supplies for apportionment of ITC shall include supplies on which the recipient is liable to pay tax on reverse charge basis. On the other side, value of zero rated supply shall be added along with the taxable supplies for apportionment of ITC. Fifth one, any person engaged exclusively in the business of supplying goods or services or both that are not liable to tax or are wholly exempt from tax under the CGST or IGST Act shall not be liable to registration. On the other side, a person exclusively making zero rated supplies may have to register as refunds of unutilized ITC or integrated tax paid shall have to be claimed. Here, a person engaged in business supply of a goods or a service or a both that are not liable to tax or are wholly exempt from tax under CGST or IGST Act. On the other side, a person making zero rated supplies may have to register as refunds of unutilized ITC. Sixth one, a registered person supplying exempted goods or services or both shall issue, instead of tax invoice, a bill of supply. On the other side, normal tax invoice shall be issued. In exempted supplies, they issue bill of supply. In zero rated supply, they issue tax invoice. Next concept, provisional refund. As per section 54 clause 6 of the CGST Act 2017, 90% of the total amount of refund claimed on account of a zero rated supply of goods or services or both made by registered persons may be sanctioned on a provisional basis. The remaining 10% can be refunded at later after due verification of documents. Here, 90% of total amount of refund claimed on account of zero rated supply of goods or a service or a both, and remaining 10% can be returned later after verification of a documents. Next, the non-applicability of principle of unjust enrichment. The principle of unjust enrichment shall not be applicable in case of refund of taxes paid wherever such refund is on accounts of zero rated supplies. As per section 54 clause 8 of the CGST Act 2017, the refundable amount, if such amount is relatable to refund of tax paid on zero rated supplies of goods or a service or both or on inputs or input services used in making such zero rated supply shall, instead of being credited to the fund, be paid to the applicant. The zero rating supply. The zero rated tax are goods and services that basically are taxable, but the legislator decided to rate it at a zero rate. Whenever the government feels the need to collect more money, they can rate the zero rated goods or services at the rate they want. Exempt means that goods or services are not taxable. Zero rating, it is a means that the entire value chain of the supply is exempt from tax. This means that in case of zero rating, not only in the output exempt from payment of tax, there is no bar on taking or availing credit of taxes paid on input side for making or providing the output supply. Such an approach would in a true sense make the goods or services zero rated. Supplies made overseas and to cess or a cess developer coming under the zero rated supplies. This supplies attracts a GST of 0%. For such supplies, ITC can be claimed. These all about zero rated tax. Thank you.